Day 23, just 10 miles in for the day. Almost at the top of Mount Baden-Powell. It's pretty beautiful around here. Give a little 360 real quick. It's definitely a pretty nice climb up. Good first climb out of Wrightwood for sure. It's a good day. I'm not going to go too far, 16 miles. But I might stop here for a few minutes and just enjoy the view. It is just amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, so happy. So beautiful. Day 24 on the PCT. I'm getting really close to mile 400 for the day. I think Baden-Powell summiting that yesterday up to 9,400 feet may have taken a little bit more out of me than I thought. Slept until 7 this morning, and I've just been eating non-stop all day and thinking about dinner all day. Bad news right now is that my ankle is healed, but for some reason the front of my right shin has decided to start causing problems and is now kind of giving me a fun little limp with 6 miles left in the day. Honestly, I can't believe it. Nearly hiked 400 miles without a blister, and then out of nowhere, just after a quick break, my shin starts to be a bit of a butt. Oh well, I'll soak it in a stream, put a cold towel on it, wrap it up. Hopefully it heals by tomorrow. Really don't want to have to take a Nero or a 0 day, but if it's like this tomorrow, I might have to. Well, let's hope. Day 25, to start the day with a nice little 1700 foot climb, and now it is nice to be going downhill. I don't know if it was stretching or just sleeping that helped, but my ankle feels great today. I'm going to shoot for around 30 miles and hopefully meet up with the peeps again. Day 26, I actually forgot to do a video for day 25. I hiked into the North Fork campground, which is a fun little 30 miler. Gotta say, the entire time I was thinking about that Coke and just bag of chips. It was so tired of drinking water for 4 or 5 days straight. It's just so nice to drink something else. But now I'm on my way to the KOA, which is 8 miles down the trail, for ice cream. And then at the end of the day, pizza at Acqua Dolce. So, day 26 is shaping up to be a pretty good day. Soda, ice cream, and pizza. I can dig it. So apparently on the way to get to Acqua Dolce, there is this really interesting and creepy tunnel that It's goes right under the highway. I really should have stopped and put on my headlamp. I think I'll do that now. Whoa. All right, I'm out here on day 28. Took a lovely 0 yesterday in Aqua Dolce at Hiker Heaven. That place is a gold mine. Got to see a bunch of horses. Woke up next to chickens. It's pretty great. Went to pizza place they have in town. Got a big ass pitcher of beer, big ass pizza, and just watched the Women's World Cup. And it was a nice little break from everything. Found out that one of the guys I've been hiking with has to take a few days off due to rhombothrombosis. So hopefully he gets better. But today is just a short little 27-mile hike up to Green Valley. And I may stay at Casa Luna tonight. We'll see what happens. But right now I'm feeling good. It's nice to have that rest in me, all those carbs in me, and I'm just enjoying this trail right now. Well, it is day 29. Tomorrow is my trail anniversary, 1 month, and I will definitely be celebrating it, getting into Hiker Town and passing mile 500, which is kind of nice. It feels like they're going by much quicker now than when I first started the trail, but definitely looking forward to figuring out how I'm going to go through the Mojave after that. Can't decide if I want to wake up at 3 a.m. and just try and hike 17 miles to get to the next water source, or potentially get to Hiker Town tomorrow and then just sleep as much as possible until it's about 8 o'clock and just kind of hike through. But gotta say, 1 month feels great. Feel good. I look damn good. Just ready to see what tomorrow brings. Well, it is day 33, and I am hiking while sick. It is kind of cruddy. Also, my camera has not been working for the past, I think, a week or so, to be honest. I don't know what it was. I just opened it and couldn't take a picture or video of anything. But I'm gonna cross mile 600 today. Second day out at Tehachapi. Really got any sleep last night. I had the night sweats from fever, and so as soon as I would kick off my quilt, I would then, start to shiver and pull my quilt back on me. So I probably got maybe 4 hours of sleep last night, and if I can do it, I'm gonna do 25 today, just so I can actually keep my timetable up to get to Kennedy Meadows without having to resupply an Onyx. But the past few days have been really great. It's been feeling good. It's been absolutely beautiful. You can see the windmills in the background. I've seen a lot of those, which is great because I like those. Kind of ready to be out of the desert, but I'm sure as soon as I get to Kennedy Meadows, I'll be ready to be back in the desert. But right now, this is just some cruisy terrain. I think I have about 1,700 feet of elevation today. I think I can do that. I think I got this. Just kind of really hope the cough goes away and that the fever stops at some point. But, gotta deal with the unexpected. And I just figured this was much better to keep pushing on rather than turn around and hike 17 miles back to the Hatchapee and just camp another night or 2 nights until I feel better. If necessary, I'll just get off at Onyx and take a few days there. Anyway, more updates to come. Well, it is day 34. Kind of fell short of the 25-mile marker yesterday. Made it around 22, and then I just got hit by my cough and fever, and I decided it was time to eat dinner and go to bed and relax and not keep pushing. But today, I'm actually going 25 because right now the nearest water is 15 miles away, and I'm 10 in already, so nothing to do but to do it. Anyways, let's really dig into the forested area. That was pretty much for 40 miles up until this point, and now, as you'll see after this, it's nothing but desert, just everywhere. Just, oh my gosh. And I'm ready to get to Kennedy Meadows so I can officially be done with the desert section of this through hike. You think, oh, the desert, okay. It's not that bad. You can get through it. But it's not just the long water carries or anything like that. It's just, for me personally, it's just seeing the same landscape over and over and over again. I mean, it really makes the places that aren't like this really stand out. It just makes them that much better. But yeah, so I realized there's a story I forgot to tell. My first bear encounter on the PCT, I think this happened on I think it might have been day 30 anniversary actually, or maybe around day 28. But I was staying at Sawmill Campground, which is a pretty big place, 20 plus campsites and whatnot. There had been no reports of bears there, and I woke up at 11, and I just woke up and there was just 3 hikers maybe, 50 feet away from me, just stared at me with their headlamps. I was like, this is kind of weird. Maybe they just got in and they're trying to figure out where they're supposed to camp. And so I'm drinking some water, looking at them, trying to see why they're not moving. And then I started hearing this big bang, just boom, 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 on a trash can that is bear proof, or was bear proof, maybe in the middle of us. So I was sleeping probably 25 feet away from this bear, and just, oh my gosh, it was surreal. It was just, it was a very good lesson learned, even though the trash can or whatever may be bear proof, it doesn't mean a bear's gonna stop from trying. I was very thankful that actually I opened the back of the trash can up before I went to bed, and just put all my food in there. And I don't think that's what brought the bear. I think it was the fact that whoever designed the trash can, so for the trash section of it, there was a trash and recycling thing. There was an actual bear lock, but for the recycling, it was just like a square hole, and the bear was just reaching his hand in and just pulling out old Snickers wrappers and stuff like that. And so I get out of my bivvy and slowly make my way over towards the other hikers. One of them is Wonka. He's actually training to try to do the FKT for the PCT next year. So shout out to him. It's actually nice to say goodnight and pick his brain a little bit. And I guess as soon as I start moving, the bear's like, okay, time to go, and kind of scurries away. And so we stand there talking for maybe 10-15 minutes, me and the other 3 hikers. about, what to do, yada, yada, yada. And we kind of all say, well, if we scared it off once, it's probably not going to come back. And then dumb little me didn't even move where I was sleeping or anything. I just went right back and started going to sleep. And around 4 a.m., same story. Just bang, boom, boom, bang. And I was going to try to scare it off and spook it, but Wonka told me to try to do that by himself the first time, and it just started walking towards him. So I was like, I'm not about to try to do that. So I just kind of pulled my quilt over my head when I was in my bivvy and just kind of pretended to be an object. And I realized, well, that trash can's an object, but then I also realized I don't have any food with me, so hopefully I'm safe. So the only thing I could really do in that situation is try to keep an eye on the bear in case it did start coming over to me, and just put on a podcast. Anyways, don't sleep next to bear-proof trash cans. That is a lesson I've learned.